Welcome to the Indy Post Sports Chat. I'm Drew Rubenstein here with Justin Jackson. And Justin, we're 5 games deep into the WVU men's basketball season, and it seemed like the story of the team was much different after the second game than where we are now with 3 impressive offensive performances. Let's get into that a little bit. How much do you take away from what WVU's done offensively these last 3 outings?
Well, if you compare it to last year, the offense is night and day. I mean, even if you look at their loss to Virginia Tech, it wasn't the offense's fault. I mean, they scored 82 points in that game. And, in games they lost last year, they struggled to score 60. So, I mean, offensively, they're completely different from last year. Chemistry-wise, they seem to be playing much better together, this bunch, as compared to this year as to last year. There still are some questions. Defensively, there's going to be some question marks. But as far as the offense goes, and granted, they haven't played the toughest of schedules yet, but they are playing much better offensively than they were last year.
Is it just a matter of them simply making shots? Are there fundamental differences with this offense? Who are some of the key contributors? What's been most impressive?
Well, I tell you, you look at where they're making shots. I mean, first off, Juwan State, you have to start with him. I mean, he's shooting better from the perimeter than he did last year. I mean, he obviously made the 1 3-pointer, which he didn't make any last year. But you go further than that too. You look at other guys too. Devin Williams is making shots along the baseline, near the basket, foul line jumpers. You never saw that kind of stuff last year with this team. Nathan Adrian is another guy, a big guy, goes out and stretches the floor, shooting 3-pointers. This team's shooting 3-pointers much better than they did last year, and hence teams are coming out to guard them. They didn't come out and guard West Virginia very much last year because they didn't have to. Teams are coming out and guarding, and it's allowing guys like Juwan Staten to drive into the basket, and when he drives, he's not surrounded by 3 big guys because they're out on the perimeter guarding guys like Nathan Adrian now. So there is a lot of difference. They're making more threes, and they're making more shots around the rim. The foul line jumpers, the baseline jumpers, that kind of stuff you didn't see last year.
So that's interesting because you got into this a little bit when you look at the competition, and it hasn't been there. They haven't played anybody great, and a lot of people kind of want to see what they'll do whenever they face stiffer competition, which they may tomorrow if they end up facing Wisconsin in the second game. But still, they weren't even making open shots last season, so they're already, you can give them some credit for things.
There is a sense that, especially offensively, that it is better. And really the big question mark is, well, what's going to happen when they play better competition? Well, the one game they played against better competition, they lost. And so, there's kind of this big, I don't know what the word you use, like aura surrounding this team. Is this team really any good, or is it just that they haven't played anyone yet? And so, I mean, they're going to find out a lot about themselves starting today with Old Dominion. That game's at 6 o'clock on CBS Sports Network. And then more importantly, probably on Wednesday's game against either St. Louis or Wisconsin. Obviously Wisconsin's ranked 12th in the country. St. Louis is also undefeated. Both of those teams are very good. We're in the NCAA tournament last year. So, and Old Dominion's obviously better than both Presbyterian and Georgia Southern. So West Virginia, they'll find out a lot about themselves over today and tomorrow.
The other thing you mentioned that I wanted to get a little bit more in depth in is chemistry. Big thing that was kind of discussed in the offseason, some of the stories you did with Aaron Harris and Juwan Staten, where things just weren't there. When you're winning, I guess it's easy, but is it noticeable on the court, the difference in chemistry? Is this team tighter knit? Have we already learned that about the team, or is it going to take some more time to we really know?
As far as on the court, it's really kind of hard to gauge that stuff on the court, because it's not like last year everyone was yelling and screaming at each other on the court. There wasn't any brawls on the court or anything like that. So it's really kind of tough to judge. It's off the court. It's in the locker room during practices. Maybe like even on campus and stuff, where players now, like Terry Henderson said the other day, it wasn't like anyone didn't talk to him last year. It was just no one really put an arm around him and showed him what to do, and where to go for this and where to go for that, and what do you do if something happens. So the chemistry seems to be better. Guys have stepped up and done things that didn't happen last year. So far, so good.
And along those lines, too, it seemed like last season there would always be a moment in a game where Bob Huggins would say he would describe one thing in a huddle, and then guys would go out blank faces and they would do something completely different. Is that where maybe chemistry comes into play? And it doesn't seem like you've seen as many of those blank stare moments from WVU so far.
You know, you still have that. You still have with some of the new guys. Huggins has talked about he's not able to make adjustments in certain situations. He talked about that after the Virginia Tech game. You know, he saw things in that Virginia Tech game that he would have liked to have tried to do, but you know, he just couldn't do because Nathan Adrian was playing his second game, and Remy Debo was playing his second game on the Division I level. And essentially, you still only have 5 guys who played last year and who went through the entire season last year with WVU, and then you have all these newcomers. Is it coming along better? Yes. I think Huggins is able to make more adjustments now, especially these last couple of games when they've had the offense going. Sure. Again, we'll see these next 2 days because this will be a step up in competition, and I think WVU will know where they stand after they play against Old Dominion and then against St. Louis or Wisconsin.
Absolutely. Very good. I appreciate your time, Justin. And between that and then you got Purdue and Gonzaga and some other opponents down the road that should reveal some things.
Absolutely. The Gonzaga game will be big. That's on December 10th, so that'll be a big game for them.
All right. Very good. Please continue to check VDPost.com for the latest on the Mountaineers. Thanks for watching today.